we just started this thing, and today, I can't even believe that that was 1 month of cash flow. Because at one point, me and Bernardo didn't even have enough money to pay for milk when we had our second baby and we were just started this thing. And that memory is burning to my brain because I remember Bernardo was just starting this thing and I say, don't do it. And then Cam said, go and recruit. And I said, the recruiting is weird, so don't recruit. And then I was standing outside of Toys R Us after the doctor had told me to stop trying to breastfeed my new baby because he got crystals in his pee, meaning he was not getting enough nutrients and water. And he said, you just have to stop breastfeeding. And I was so stressed out about money that I think that's what happened, that I wasn't able to breastfeed him. And then I phoned Bernardo in the middle of the night with my 2-year-old and my baby in my arms in front of Toys R Us. And I said, Bernardo, we have to start using formula, but I just went in and we cannot afford it. So I just want to tell you that this can happen really quick because this business has the power to do it. $167,000 in our best month, closing an event like this, when one day, once upon a time, 9 years ago, I just didn't even know how I was going to be able to raise and feed my baby. This is a real deal. And today what I'm going to be talking about is how can you accelerate your building? All of you know that we are the kingdom and we are kingdom builders, aren't we? Before, like I told Bernardo, go and recruit. I tell everybody, go and recruit. Now, if you want to accelerate your future, it starts with building. And building, it starts with recruiting. Now, Jay already mentioned why you have to recruit. But today, I'm going to tell you why people don't recruit. Now, you probably already saw we just bought 3 Tiger School qualifiers. Moving, but why would that happen? It's because we got passionate about recruiting, because all of you are a product of recruiting, because you have to share this with every single person, because there's one Laura and one Bernardo somewhere, sometimes, just praying for some opportunity to go and feed their children. And if you don't go and share this thing, there will not be a story like ours today. If Cam wasn't actually had been following up with Bernardo, our story would have been completely different. So don't be selfish and go and recruit. Now, I'm going to tell you why we don't recruit. Now, I'm going to make sure that I pronounce it right, because when I was practicing, it sounded like white people don't recruit. No, I'm saying why people don't recruit. Okay, so why people don't recruit. So, number 1, why you're not recruiting. A lot of people come to me and they're like, I want to recruit. I'm passionate about recruiting, but I don't know what's happening. I'm just not recruiting. Well, let me tell you why. There's 4 reasons. Number 1, because you're prejudging people across the table. You're thinking this person is too busy. This person is too successful. This person is too young. This person is too old. This person is not interested. You're getting the no before they give you the no. Now, I'm going to tell you something. How dare you to judge people and don't give this opportunity because you were not the perfect recruit when you were recruiting. How dare you take that opportunity for somebody when you were not the picture of the perfect person that you are today? Because let me tell you something, I am not the person that got recruited. This is years and years of Cam and Greg pouring believing to me. Now that is the reason why you're not recruiting. You're saying because he's too busy, because she's a single mom and she's too busy, because he doesn't speak good English, that's why he's not going to be able to make it. Why are you doing the same thing that people outside in a job are doing to your people? Don't do that. Don't prejudge people. Nobody judged you. We gave you an opportunity. They gave me an opportunity. That's the beautiful thing about this business. Number 2, why you're not recruiting is because you don't believe in the company. Because you're like, but they are saying this thing, saying Google, like Google knew everything, right? And then you're like, oh my gosh, but they're saying that this is not the real deal. Just a few people make money. Well, but what about if you're one of those few people and then you go and help more people? So that at the end of the day, there's more examples of people winning in love them enough and you believe enough in them, they're going to make it happen, like my husband did it for us. Number 3, why you're not recruiting? Because you don't believe in yourself. So I have news for you. You don't even have to believe in yourself. We're going to be believing in you until you get to believe in yourself. We are here for you. Now, you don't believe in yourself because you are attaching your results into somebody else's potential. Write it down. You are attaching your current results into somebody's future potential. What that means, imagine if when we got recruited by Cam, he would have said to us, Laura Bernardo, what do you want to do in this business? We said, hey Cam, we want to become a million. We want to become millionaires like you. And he said, well, it took me 10 years. And we would have said, well, we don't have 10 years. We need to do it in 5 or something like that. Imagine that Cam would have said, well, sorry. I don't know how to do this. My results are not that, so I can't help you. No, he didn't attach his results to our potential, right? So maybe you're thinking like, I can't recruit. Or in the back of your mind, you don't want to recruit because it has been probably 3 months without a paycheck. Or you're having this, like the last 12 months you haven't recruited anyone. And you're like, I can't recruit this person because I don't have anything to show for. Many of you are thinking that way right now. You just don't want to admit it. You don't want to recruit people because you think that you don't have the results to go and recruit those people. But guess what? Your current results are not your future potential, and your current results are not their potential. Does that make sense? You can't measure them. Now, for now, borrow believe, borrow our story. Number 4, why you don't want to recruit. This is the most important thing. Because you don't want to do the work. Because you don't want to do the work. Because you know, the moment that you recruit, you're responsible for another person. Because when you recruit, you're going to have to show up. Because when you recruit, you're going to have to be the one showing up at the office. You're going to have to upgrade your thinking. You're going to have to start reading. You're going to have to start performing better. Because you have to be that example. And you don't want to do it. Because selling is easy. But recruiting is hard work. Recruiting is hustle. One transaction pays your bills, but recruiting pays for your dreams. Does that make sense? Guys, so these are the reasons why you're not really recruiting. But we have to recruit because that's our business model. Now, let me tell you why you have to recruit. Because on the business side, selling is about getting, but recruiting is about giving. The only thing that you can do for a new recruit, they can't yet sell, right? Because they don't have a license. But what you can give them is you can give them a recruit. A recruit is hope. Now, it becomes your insurance because if you recruit for a recruit that stopped rooting right there, like Lena mentioned, you recruit to retain, has a franchise power. You not only have to be in business by yourself, you're creating a real business model that eliminates your limitations. When I recruit, my English, as you can tell, is not the best, but I recruit people that speak perfect English. I recruit people that speak Shona, that speaks French, that speak all these different languages. I am a little chihuahua full of energy. Not all my clients want a chihuahua. So I recruit people that are more calmer and they're much polished than me, and that helps me be universally appealing. Does that make sense? So on the mental side, when you recruit, it's like having children. It creates a mirror effect of you. It makes you grow, gives you patience, and resells the dream to you. How many times have you recruited people, and then you're telling them about how amazing this business is, and then at the end of the meeting, you just re-recruited yourself. Yeah. Right? You just go fire up. The person didn't even sign up, but you're like, woo, I'm gonna go. Hey, right? You just re-recruited yourself. So guys, recruiting is just the answer. Building is just the answer. So don't be selfish. And I will leave you with this before I bring you my husband. Everybody knows. Everybody can count. Everybody can find out how many seeds there are in an apple. But nobody knows how many apples will come from one seed. That's what recruiting is about. You don't know who is that seed that is going to give you infinite apples in this incredible business and make all your dreams a reality. So, see you at the top. Love you.
So what a blessing to be here. Guys, it's an honor to be closing convention. Pretty much this seminar, I'm a blessed man. I truly believe that. and I just pretty much am here to serve you. I really want, if you put it in, if I want to be honest, I really want you to be successful. Not only the people from my team, but if I can pretty much impact you in any way possible, that way you can get a little bit more inspired. If you're in the process of getting licensed and you need a little extra push, I would love you get your license and you use it and abuse it. And the reason that I moved to this country for the opportunity, guys. Who loves Canada?
I don't know.
Guys, I know there's other countries with better weather. I get it. But Canada is amazing, and that's why it attracts so many people from many countries. And also the people who are born here, they stay. Because I was making the math, if you want to pay pretty much just in Mexico, because then it was like, oh, it's amazing to be in Mexico. Yes, if you're making dollars. If you're in Mexico making pesos, it's not the same deal. Actually, a minimum wage in Mexico is $300 a month. So pretty much you work 20 hours in a week in this country, and you will pay you will make the same income. So pretty much, guys, I want to tell you who would like to pay their bills. Who would like to pay their bills and save a little bit more? Who would like to make their monthly income, their yearly income to their monthly income? So whatever your point is here, guys, extra income or pay your bills, you're tired of seeing your bank account in zero, or you pretty much want just to replace, and pretty much you want to change the industry and not be working at -40 and we working in an office and helping others, or you're pretty much thinking big and I want to move my yearly income, because I was talking with my brother and say, man, you should get out of nursing. He lives in the US, and say, man, whatever you do in a year, pretty much what I do in a year, you will take you 12 years to do it. 12 years. So if I work 2 years in WFG, you need to work 24 years of your life. How about you try to do this? And pretty much, guys, I'm going to tell you the formula so you can become successful. So some of the things you have done it, some of the things you're already kind of like pretty much doing it. But number one, you need to be in a country that is prosperous. So guess what? Is Canada prosper?
Yes.
We're in the right country. Also, the financial industry is the best industry, guys. Don't make the mistake to go for school, 5 years and degrees and PhDs and more masters and more schooling and another thing, because that's not the path for success, guys. For being wealthy. It's just, in my opinion, I have seen it. I went for engineering and it was pretty much a waste of my time. Because then at the end, I got laid off. I was working in Shell, and I love to give an opportunity. The reason that I moved from engineering and started moving more to management and pretty much moving more into HR is because I was interested in giving people an opportunity. I wanted to give an opportunity. I was in Fort Max, so pretty much I was responsible for bringing people from Africa. We brought a lot of people from Nigeria, from other countries, from South America. Also, we help a lot of the First Nations community. We're like recruiting them and paying them for the trade school. We brought a lot of people from other places, from Canada, all the way from BC to Toronto. And you should see their faces. People are looking for just one chance. Give me one chance to prove myself, so that way I can have a good income, a good earning, and then in 30, 40 years, I can retire and my family's fine, and pretty much I have a good retirement. So WFG, guys, will not let me down like it happened to me when I was working oil and gas, and just like that, because the economy went down, instead of recruiting people, I started letting people go. I brought people overseas, and they were working like a week. A week. They move all their family, and I will come and talk to them and say, sorry, you need to go back. Their job, they pretty much are just like they got laid off. They will lose their PR card. Other people will sell their houses. They will move to Fort Mac and will get laid off. And it was like a disaster. But let me tell you something, WFG will not let you down. Will not lay you off. So make sure that you embrace this opportunity, guys. And that's why, if you're new, that's why we're so eager to bring our family with us. Because we want them to feel and share what we have. And I've been talking with my family and telling them to come to Canada, work in WFG, and it's not working. The ones who have been doing it is Laura's family. So they have been taking advantage, and that's awesome. So write this down, guys. So I'm going to tell you how to recruit. So number one, you be convinced to be convincing, guys. This is important. When I was recruiting people in corporate, in Shell, I was telling them, he's going to be amazing. He's going to change your life. And I will tell them everything about Shell, all the stats, and you can work international, and you can do this, and you can that. And let me tell you about the benefits. Let me tell you about the dental plan. Let me tell you about the relocation package. And I was convinced, guys, how do you move somebody from Houston making $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 and move to Fort McMurray? It's not by doubting. It's like, well, then you're gonna. And I was thinking, like, man, you are a senior manager. You can finish your career here. You're gonna have a biggest project in the world. It's gonna be like billions of dollars, and pretty much it's gonna end up with a purpose. And instead of making 400, you're gonna make $500,000 in stocks. You're like, yes. Okay, it's like here, all this stuff. I will even send people from Canada to Africa. This is true. I will be convincing, say you're going to change, or I will send them to the Middle East, and I will tell them, it's amazing, you don't pay taxes. You're like, woo! You're going to be in a little community because it's different, but it's going to be amazing. And in Africa,